Back again with another video. I'm gonna be doing a documentary review on Zatoon, Bibi. I'm gonna leave the video down in the description below so you can check it out. You know, if you have any your thoughts about the video, you can leave them down in the description below. But I'm about to get into it. So Zatoon went to like a CD place and she found the guy that she liked, it was attracted to, and they later hooked up. And from there, she must have been planning to sleep with her husband. She might just never had the opportunity to, until she had the opportunity at the CD place. And it seems like her husband was a good, hard-working man. According to them, they said she was a stay-at-home mom, and he probably paid the bills and bring food on the table. There's a lot of things that go into that. She might be wanting to cheat on him before. She may not like his personality. He may not be fun. He might not satisfy her in sexual ways. He may not kiss her. It could go a lot of things. So she had sex with the new guy and got pregnant by him. And he had a wife as well. I don't know, I can't remember if he had kids or not. But he had a wife. And she knew that. And Zatoon, her husband, found all the papers and pictures of her lover, papers. He just found the papers maybe in a drawer or something. And so that's when the relationship broke apart. He kicked her out. And she decided to go back to the guy she got pregnant by. Now, at this point, it's just a adrenaline rush. It's just for the moment type thing. It's just a feeling. You like the feeling of a man having two women that they can go to. He might get bored of one woman and go to another woman, or basically he was just like a player. And at that point, I just want to say this real quick. I hear a lot of people like color code and race, where they be like, oh, black guys only cheat, they only do this and stuff like that. And, white guys does this, et cetera, et cetera. But this goes to show you that this stuff happens even in cultures that's strict with their rules or discipline. Like, this stuff happens on a daily basis as well. I don't like when people like say one type of race is all this way and all that way, and you don't know all the people in that race that you don't like or what you're talking about. Like, for instance, one might say, oh, I don't like Jamaican people because whatever reason, and they start not to like none of the Jamaican people. And it's like all Jamaican people are not the same. They're just for example. But anyway, so she didn't like the fact of him going back and forth. She wanted him all to herself. And at this point, she kind of like really confused. Her husband. I don't think he really like divorced her. And so she decided to send pictures to the side guy wife, thinking that she could break him up. And it didn't work out. And he kind of cut her off from her life because he didn't want to be busted. He didn't want it to lose his main wife, because he already told her she gonna be number one. You just a side hoe, basically. You just somebody I just have sex to on the side. But it's crazy that he has 2 babies with the side girl, the side woman. And a lot of things going to that. Maybe his wife couldn't have kids. Maybe she didn't want kids, you know. And two, like, she want to finish school or something like that. And that could force also, it's a B. That could force also for somebody to want to have sex with somebody else or have kids with somebody else, because they really want to have kids or be a father or a mother or whatever. And you know that they spouse, they mate, don't want to have kids or don't want to have kids at all, or they want to make sure they have a foundation in their life to have kids. And that could you know, push somebody to having sex with somebody else. But I always thought that was crazy how, you know, he had sex with the side girl and have 2 kids by her. And it seemed like he had his wife under a real big control, because on the documentary it said they meet up and they was meeting, and it kind of sort of like she was accepting of him going to see her, and I don't know about having sex with her. She might have was acceptable. She might have been a soft woman like that, where he was controlling her. And two, it kind of got to a point where if she saw him cheated, she might have left, or, you know, divorced him or whatever. But it seemed like when she sent them pictures to her, she didn't leave him. She didn't divorce him. She stayed with him. So that shows right there he had massive control over his wife. Basically, he could do whatever he wanted to do. You know, only a little bit of certain things he couldn't do that was too extreme. But like, it seemed like long as she didn't see the sex, you know, or talked about him having sex or a threesome, that's something she probably wouldn't even do or deal with. But at the same time, she kind of did at the same time. So when she sent those pictures to his wife, he kind of like kicked her out. You know, he kind of like, I'm done with you. You try to mess with my marriage. You busted me. You try to play me. You know, I'm the player. I'm playing you. I'm playing my wife. You know, he just, I guess, balls to the walls type of guy, you know. She should have knew from the beginning that guy wasn't going to stay when he, you know, told her that my wife come first and you came second. You might as well should have packed your kids and moved on with your life. Because you sitting there with your 2 kids looking for his money and looking for his love and wanting to be with him specifically. It's not going to work. If a person don't want to be with you, they not going to be with you. I learned that the hard way. A lot of you probably learned that the hard way. It's just what it is. You just got to move on. You got to take the salt. I mean, it don't matter. I know it don't matter if the person look good or if the person look the best person you ever had, whatever reason. You just got to take an L. And a lot of women going through this right now, and they just got to leave. I mean, the guy don't want to be with you. Obviously don't want to watch your kids. He obviously want to be with the kids. And it's like, I start thinking in my head, like, how much time was she watching the kids? Like, he was with his wife for working. Cause I know he couldn't be able to, like, just dip out any time of the hour or any time of the night without his wife tripping and be like, okay, you seeing her too much. So he probably was seeing her, like, on occasions. Maybe, like, once a week, 2 a week, and probably not even that, you know? Because he's still trying to keep his marriage, you know, and she gonna get overwhelmed because he running out the house going to see the other girl. I'm like, you might as well move on. You might as well move her and her kids in the same house with your wife. Because his wife was already kind of accepting it, you know, so you got to read between the lines, you know, because they're not going to tell you every detail. You have to figure it out for yourself. So she decided, you know, to kill him now. She said she figured, like, if she can't have him, you know that saying, like, if they can't have you, nobody can have you. So people start to kill people. So she invited him over and have it, you know, she kind of convinced him that it was the kid's birthday party. So come over, and she decided to join her husband and her. I think her son was 15 or 16, 17, one of them, to kill. And now she brought her son in jail because she got control over her son, you know, to murder, and her husband wanted to murder because he was salty that that dude took his girl. I'm gonna get on that in a minute. But, like, I'm gonna get on the kids. When you have kids by somebody, it's really hard for that man or guy. Most of the time it's men. I'm just get on mans right now, but it could be both. I'm gonna get on mans right now. when a man have a baby by a woman, it's hard for that woman to leave that man because of the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I see it all the time. You know, I experienced it, you know, by observing and hearing people's stories. Most of the time, it's hard for the woman to leave the kids, and the man could go in and out of the child's life after years and years, and to be able to come back and play with their kids' heart, you know, promise them this, not seeing them every year, you know, skipping year and stuff like that. So it's kind of like when you have a baby by a woman, you kind of like a sticker to the baby and the mother's skin, because you basically can play games and be able to come back over and over again. And I don't understand that. Like, the person, like, you're going to take an L. You had a baby by a wrong dude. Take an L and move on. Go to something better. You know, you got to go on to better things, you know. You got to go on to better things, and people want to stay in the same circle, in the same situation, continuously, after years and years, dealing with this person, years after years. It ain't like, come on now. You know, it ain't like, you know, the person a freaking millionaire, and you first have to stay all these years with this guy, or try to get back with him and make it work. Move on. And a lot of people feel like it's not nobody else better than the person you was with. You know, why get to know somebody else new when they gonna end up turning like that? You know, you short-minded yourself, like you don't know everybody in the world. Yes, majority might be, but just be alone. Ain't nothing wrong with being alone. You know, ain't nothing wrong with being single. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stop dating. Don't have a boyfriend. Don't have a husband. Don't have a girlfriend, you know. Move on with your life. But yeah, and that's what these guys do. They trap up these girls, these women, because they want sex. It's the only thing they want is sex. And they dished out when the baby comes. And another part hit me too. She didn't have no contact with the dude when the baby was born because she didn't want to mess up her marriage. And it's like, the dude got it in his head. Oh shoot, then you ain't contact me when you 9 months you pregnant. This ain't nothing. You know, I come around when I need to. She thinking she cool with it. You know, she ain't thinking what type of mindset he got, and it backfired on her. And it, you know what I'm saying? And she got cutthroat at the end. You just gave him an open door to think, oh shoot, it's cool. I got everything in the bag. It's gravy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, like a lot of women these days, I wish I could tell these women, like, you need to get strong and move on, man. You may take care of your kids, no child support, none of that. Keep moving on. That sex ain't good. That sex is not the motor of a relationship. Stop putting that first, and that's why it's going downhill. And this is a prime example in this documentary of what's going on. But anyway, you know, she decided to bring her kid into it and to murder him because the husband was mad that he took his wife away from him. And let me get on that situation also, because this is a big thing. I see it all the time. I always see, like, I'm gonna get on man also, because I see morally man going through this. So the man have a woman, right, and she go cheat with another dude. How come the dude always want to fight the other dude when it's the girl fault? She made the decision to have sex with that dude. The other dude just asked to have sex. She have an option. She have the power for her body to say, no, I'm not having sex with you. No, I'm not messing with you like that. But she decided to say, yeah. And now when you get busted having sex, now the two dudes want to shoot each other and fight over it. I see women like this too. Like two women fight over a man. You know, in my eyes, I can see why a two man to be mad, you know, over a girl, because a girl might be beautiful. You know, a woman is a woman. A woman is like a sculpture. Women are like beautiful pictures that's painted. And women don't look at themselves like that. And I don't know why. It don't matter what race you are. Women are beautiful, man. Like, men are kill over a woman. A man will do anything for a woman, especially if she's beautiful. Especially if she's beautiful. And I don't understand that. You know, it's not you shouldn't hurt the other dude, you know, or the other girl just because the one person in the middle cheated. I'd be like, shoot, you can have her then. You can have him then. You want to cheat, you know? But people so fuck off an image of what a person can do in the bedroom that's causing them to react and not in a smart manner. And people go to jail and you ruin your whole life. Now understand that. Like, he shouldn't even went back to his wife. You know, oh, you can have him since you cheated. But he might have been a guy that's not even attractive. He might have a hard time communicating to women or you know, or talking to women. And his wife was the only thing he ever knew. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, he gonna be like, I'm gonna kill this dude because it's the only girl I can get. You know what I'm saying? He'll take her back. You know, if they would never went to jail, she probably would have had a chance to cheat again. I mean, it's true, sort of, when people say, you know, when you a cheater, always a cheater. I mean, I'm pretty sure she probably would have cheated again. I'm not sure. That's just my opinion. But, yeah, like, this don't make no sense, you know? That's the prime example of the story's going. That's why I want to make this documentary, because I feel like people can relate to it, and I don't see nobody else making videos and going over these topics. But yeah, now her son got to be in jail because over his mom forced him to kill somebody. I mean, he had options to. Everybody have decisions and choices to make in life. If they want to kill somebody or steal something, you know, you have choices on in life. You know, the boy could have said no. I mean, what he's gonna do? He's gonna die too. I mean, they don't have Yahweh in their life. I mean, if she would have said, well, I'm gonna kill you too if you don't help me kill him. I mean, you lost either way, because when you 15, 16, 17, your soul is basically on your own already. You know, you're accountable for only things you do. You know, you're not no newborn baby where you don't see it. So, just facts. But please share this video with your families and friends. Thank you guys for coming back and watching me again. I appreciate it. And leave some comments down below. And until then, y'all see me next video.